Welcome back everyone to more career mode gameplay of SRX the game. And in today's video, we're headed to Millstone Park, a half-mile track with very little banking, but the first place prize money, $10,000, which is right on our borderline of a good, decent paying event. But before we get there, our car condition in the bottom right-hand corner could definitely use some love. So we're going to head over to the garage screen. And we're going to hit the Y key, which is repair all parts. It's going to cost us about $2,700. That's okay. We've got plenty of money, which I was originally saving up for a new chassis. But given the uncertainty about where we go from here in next season, I'm going to try to save our money right now. Now, if we were in a position where getting this new chassis was going to allow us to win a championship, that might be different. But again, with the uncertainty of just how much money is it going to take to get us into the asphalt super late models or the dirt late models, who knows? So we'll deal with that as best we can. And with a quick look at the schedule, you can see we're on race number 11 of 14. Remember, we're doing an abbreviated season as opposed to the full season here in the 305. So we've only got a few races left. We've got today at Millstone, then we head to Sawtooth Mountain. Then we go to Woodley, which is sure to be wild. And then, of course, we finish up with the finale at Knoxville, which is our final showcase event. And that's one that we really need to do well in because there's a lot of money on the line. Now, one thing we're looking to do today is better than Prairie Creek. Prairie Creek has never been kind to me. We talked about that in our last video. So we're hoping that Millstone Park is a much better race. Practice and qualifying in the books, and Millstone has turned out actually not too bad. Our speed isn't quite where we need it to be. I'm having to figure out exactly where I want to run on the track. If I get a little bit too low, the car starts to hop quite a bit, which of course is going to affect our grip and our overall speed. So I'll just have to figure some things out here, hopefully in the heat race, and get it set up for the feature.
The top two move on to the qualifying dash.
Top two to the qualifying dash, but our goal is to make it to the A main straight from the heat race. So fourth position is what we need. That's where we're starting. Let's see what we've got. Try to get out of the gas early there. Try to get to the bottom. All right, let's see where we need to run here. Of course, I want to get as low as I can, but it gets really bumpy down there at the bottom. Wow, these guys are just flying out ahead of me there. Doesn't look like I've got any speed at all for them. But as long as we can stay in this fourth position, we're okay. I like the handling so far. The car is far from perfect, but that's kind of the goal of the career mode, is that we don't get a perfect setup. And we also don't get a lot of practice time, so a lot of struggling. And that is the point. You can see if I get down there too low, really where I want to be, then it starts to get really bumpy. So if I stay about a groove off of that, maybe even a half groove if I want to press my luck. Yeah, that was maybe a touch too low. Not too bad though. All right, that wasn't terrible. And it's, of course, all a matter of how hard you're pushing the car. If I'm not on the gas and I'm just sort of letting the car flow, then I can get a little bit lower. So just all these little things that you learn. But if I want to be hard on the gas, then I'm definitely looking to be a little bit higher on the track. No, I tried to ease out of the gas there a little bit. Still a little too bumpy down there. You can hear me there, out of the gas again. I really want to see if I can get down to the bottom, because I feel like if we're going to be able to make any sort of passes in the main event, assuming that we can hold on to this spot and get there, then that's what we're going to need. I feel like we're going to have to get right down on that bottom, lower than the AI get, because obviously, given what we're seeing out in front of us, we have no shot on pure speed. So we'll take it 4th place. That's what we needed. We're moving on to the A main.
That's all been waiting for. Good luck to all the drivers.
All right, here we go. I am actually very hopeful that we can get some things done here in this A main. Now, granted, we're going to start at the back, and I'm not thinking that we're going to come up here and win this thing or anything, but I think we've got what we need to compete pretty good. All right, that red car, trying to give him some room, but at the same time, I really want to clear him. Ooh, look out. All right, now this is a type of racing I love. I mean, these guys are just, we're all in here together. This is amazing. We're 3 wide there. Not even sure if we're still 3 wide. I don't think so. But yeah, this is the racing you want. Look at this. 3 wide in front of us. Oh, hello. Yeah, this is what you want right here. I don't care. Ooh, we had to get way out of the gas there. We were about to run over 2 cars in front of us. Alright, so we're in 19th, which is pretty much where we started, I believe. Or pretty close. Trying to dig down on here in this bottom. That's where I wanted to be, right where we were that last corner. Ouch! We just got punted right there. So really hard racing here at the back of the field. You can see we don't have the outright speed to move up, but man, I am having a blast with this racing. I mean, we've had some contact here and there, but I really don't mind that. I mean, you just kind of get used to it in this game. You just understand that that's how the AI work, and then you just go with it. But I am having quite a bit of fun. Really trying to dig on this bottom. Got a little love tap coming off the corner there, which did not help my speed. But yeah, this is what I'm looking for here. This is some very good race. Again, look at that 3 wide in front of us. And here we are several laps. We got to be somewhere around, what, 8 to 10 laps or so into the race, and we're still seeing a lot of side-by-side. And some 3 wide there. Oh, couldn't quite get to the inside and hang it. Couldn't hang that left coming off the corner and keep the speed. All right, somehow we've made it up to the top 15. I actually have no idea how we made it there. Car's handling just fine. Of course, we know the state of our car. We're definitely not looking at a fully upgraded car, but that's okay. Having more horsepower than we have grip right now is making this thing quite a bit of fun to drive. Not necessarily the fastest thing to drive, but it's so much fun to wheel this thing around. But yeah, you can see me. I'm trying to get position on these guys on corner entry and to just dig through the center of the corner to clear them. I don't want to shut the door on them on corner exit because, quite frankly, I enjoy the racing. Yeah, the car's digging pretty good right now. I'm able to put the car where I want it and then keep it there. The biggest thing is just my driving. It's not the car setup, it's my ability to drive it and put the car where I want it. Because if I overdrive the corner, then I end up sliding out wide, and not only does that mean the longer way around, it also slows us down because we're just scrubbing speed the whole time we're sliding around. Yeah, this bottom is definitely working. This is a very fun track. The only thing missing right now is some more of that traffic that we were in earlier when we were having some awesome racing. Because that was an absolute blast. That's why I buy the game. I mean, as much as we can talk about setups and lap times and all that, ultimately what I'm here for is for some great racing. Oh, we got through that corner very well. Oop, not so much this time. You can see he powers back. Trying to clear him. And I think we're clear for right now. Yeah, there we go. Now we just got to stick with it. Yeah, right there. Good side bite coming off that corner. And that's a combination of setup, of course, getting the car to drive the way you want it, but then it's also using that right foot, using that throttle pedal to make sure the car is accelerating in the direction you want. It doesn't always have to mean foot to the floor and never lift. That's not always the fastest way to do it. In fact, for me, particularly right now in this car, that is almost never the right way for me to do it. If I want the car to go where I want it, run the groove I want, and also get the best lap time. Like right there, that was good for me. That's where I wanted the car to go, and I was able to modulate the throttle to make sure I kept it there. Out of the gas there, as I knew it was going to start to get bumpy. But you can see, I mean, we're up to 11th right now. All right, we got a little bit of lap traffic. Looks like he's going to go high here. Give us some room. Thank you very much, sir. Appreciate that. But we are digging. This is the side bite I needed right there. And just like I did last week, the change I made was to simply move the right rear tire in. You can see that guy for 10th. Oh, hello. Well, nothing I was going to be able to do about that. They just appeared out of nowhere. So now the question is, we've made it up to the top 10. We've driven to the top 10. What about any damage? Now, I'm not going to pull up any... Oh, hello. Yeah, we definitely got damage. I went down into that corner, tried to get it to rotate, and the car went straight. I'm turning to the right now. Oh, this is so unfortunate. At the very least, it's knocked the toe out. Oh. Yeah, okay, now I've just got to reset. And, oh, okay, race is over. Ooh, that's probably a good thing. Because I was turning hard left. I think I said hard right, but it was actually hard to the left, just trying to get that thing to turn. So I feel like at the very least, our right front tire was not pointing in the right direction. But thankfully, we didn't have very many laps left to go. I know there were a lot of cars that piled in there behind us in that wreck because, well, we finished in 10th and there were cars passing us on that restart. So 10th position, I am beyond thrilled with that because remember, we started whatever it was, 19th, 20th, somewhere in there, and we ended up on the lead lap of the A main after whatever it was, about 30 laps. I think it ended up being about 33 after you count the caution in there. But that was a lot of fun. Now, if we had a high line here that you could run as well as that low line, oh, now we're really talking. But beggars can't be choosers right now. I am extremely happy with what we had and thrilled with our finish. So 10th position, let's see what we get for that. Final results, of course, 10th position. All right, what does that mean for points? Oh, okay. 13th position in the points. I like that quite a bit. That's what we're looking for. Okay, let's see what that gets us for money. $5,700 for the race purse, and of course our other payouts, $7,625. Now, folks, that was a ton of fun. We had some amazing racing, particularly for the first, whatever it was, 8, 10, 12 laps of the race. Then it got strung out a little bit. But during that time, I was doing my very best to hook the bottom, get the car where it needed to be, maximize our speed, and we ended up making up several positions, ultimately finished inside the top 10. That was an amazing race from my end. Hope you guys enjoyed it as well. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and stick around for more SRX, the game.